Hello all, this is James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am here with a brand new game. It's called Stoneshard. They released 2 days ago. So we are recording this in its infancy, so I don't know how many other YouTubers have stumbled across this game, but it looks like a low-budget indie type game that looks really awesome. Actually, I am so happy to have found this game. This looks right up my alley. So the first thing we're going to need to do is do something about the sound. As much as I like the music, YouTube hates the music, and anytime I ever leave music on in a video, I end up with the demonetization, which, of course, I'm not monetized anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but maybe someday I will be, and I don't want to have to go through the process of dealing with all the claims on all the videos that I've made, because I've made a lot of videos. So here we are, Stoneshard, which is an RPG, a cool-looking little RPG. Let's jump on in.
Damn it! Where am I?
It's got voiceover. Nice.
You are awake, just in time for the ritual. We'll have a use for you, so very soon.
Huh.
Don't try anything funny, or you'll end up like one of your friends. Perhaps I should check on him again. All that fresh blood, I must have drained by now.
Wait. Fresh blood? What are you talking about?
Curses. Doesn't look like we won that fight.
No, it doesn't.
I need to get out of here before this bastard returns. Looks like my shackles are rusted to the core.
Health, 70%. A small portion of health is restored every 10 turns. Taking damage temporarily disrupts regeneration. Your max health threshold is reduced by 3%. Treat damaged body parts to restore it. Open your inventory by pressing I. Inventory. Here you can manage your equipment and move items. It can be done in a number of ways: by using your mouse to drag an item, by choosing the corresponding option in the context menu, summoned by the right mouse button, or by pressing Alt and the left mouse button. Remove the shackles to free yourself. Okay, we've removed the shackles. Escape the dungeon, examine the cell. S open skills. It didn't move. Wait, does this game not move with W, A, S, and D?
Poor luck. Your bad
It doesn't.
spot on this time. They didn't search him. Bad move. No offense, buddy, but you won't need these things anymore.
Oh no, I'm looting him. Surround interactive objects can be searched. To search the corpse, hover over it and press the left mouse button. Alright, so he's got a water skin. Bread. And lockpicks. Perfect. You are suffering from hunger and thirst. The stronger they are, the worse your overall condition is. So I should probably drink. Varen drinks water skin. Varen restores 5 health. And eat. Varen eats bread. So I still have a water skin here. How do I know how thirsty I am? Is there some way of knowing this? quests, skills, character panel. Hunger. The level of character hunger increases over time depending on your activity and action. When reaching 25%, 50%, and 75%, it produces negative effects. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. Your current condition reduces your mech health threshold. So I have an issue with my right leg. That's interesting. I don't see anything else out in the cell, so I suppose I could just go pick the door. And there's an iron bar to grab.
I hope I'm not alone, survivor. Got to arm myself and find the rest.
Alright, an iron bar. Attributes. I would think that would make a weapon. Okay, I guess there was nothing in there. Do my lockpicks take damage over time? Allows picking locks. Breaks if the lockpick attempt fails. Uses 3 of 3. Okay, rusted shackles. Not worth any money. Health restoration. Okay, let's put that on. Do we really need to carry these shackles? They don't seem to be worth any money. Nothing in here? Doesn't look like it. Just more shackles. Doesn't seem to be anything here.
The cages are unlocked and blood trails are fresh. Looks like everyone was taken somewhere. Seems like I was the only one to be left in the dungeon. That's strange.
Indeed. Nothing in this corpse. Oh, rusted shackles. I don't want those. Oh, they're worth money. Well, I guess I'll take those. Stack of barrel drops cheese. Well, looks like I need to fight this guy.
How did you get out? You are dead!
No, I'm quite alive right now. Okay, Stoneshard is a turn-based game where almost every action takes a turn. Enemies only act when your turn ends, so you can take your time and think your actions through. I love that. I so love that. If necessary, you could skip your turn by pressing space or number pad 5. Kill the guard. To do so, approach him and press left mouse button to trade blows. You can also inspect enemies to learn more about them. Open the enemy's context menu by pressing right mouse button and choose the inspect option. He is a proselyte guard, vampire of the Crimson Covenant. Equal hostile, health, 100% energy, 100% resistance. He's somewhat resistant to arcane, very resistant to unholy, and weak to sacred resistance. This neophyte was tasked with guarding you. He hasn't been doing a very good job so far. No, he hasn't. Huh. Is he gonna die? I died. Really? Isn't... Huh? Really? I must have done something wrong there?
You are no try. Curses. Poor luck. You're bidden. I hope I'm not alone, survivor.
Gold ring. Copper chain.
The cages are unlocked, and blood trails are fresh. Seems like I was the only one to be left to...
Guess we'll take the rusted shackles because they're worth money. Not much. So, what did I do wrong last time? Maybe I'm not supposed to fight him? Is that the first thing I'm supposed to be taught in this game? Is that you should avoid combat, if at all possible? Mode, skip turn, game menu, quests, skills, character panel, inventory. So yeah, it doesn't look like I have any special skills here that are gonna save me, does it? No.
How did you get out? You are dead!
Okay, Stoneshard is a turn-based game where almost every action takes a turn. Enemies only act when your turn ends. So it can take your time, da-da-da-da, right. Kill the guard. To do so, approach him and press left mouse button to trade blows. You can also inspect enemies. So, you're telling me to try to kill him by trading blows, but the last time I did that, he straight up crushed me. Alright, that time I won. Take the shiv. Shiv, 16 piercing damage compared to 12 crushing damage. Has armor penetration, bleed chance. Looks like an altogether better weapon. Wait, I can dual wield. That's interesting. Maybe we'll put that one in the block hand.
Bled to death. Such a foolish way to go.
Yep, I suppose bleeding to death is a foolish way to die.
Looks like there is a trap. I have to take a look around unless I want to share his fate.
Right. Traps. You'll often encounter hidden traps. You can discover them passively. The chance to spot a trap depends on your perception attribute. If you need to know immediately whether there are traps within your vision, you can use your basic skill Detect Traps. It has just been added to your skill bar. Press 1 to use it. Traps. The trap has been revealed. It has? All that's left to do is disarm it. Summon the trap's context menu by pressing right mouse button and choose the disarm option. It's also possible to try and avoid trap as you pass it, but it's also a riskier option. More suitable for characters with high dodge chance. It's better not to use it for now. All right. We have a sash here. Less fumble chance.
Damn, I forgot about my leg. Hurts more and more.
Indeed.
I need to find something to treat the wound before it festers.
Okay. pain. Mild leg injury. Search the storage room. That must be the room in front of us.
All these boxes. We'll surely find something in them.
Splint. Healing salve. Boy, we hit the mother load here, huh? I don't necessarily think we need to carry that. This bizarre vessel was invented a couple of decades ago by an alchemist guild. Its fumes are poisonous, but they ease pain and clear the mind. It's a balm. Antidote for poison. Healing salves. Healing salves. Healing salves. We'll grab the bong, I suppose. We got a bandage for bleeding. Splint. Splint.
Can use this to patch up my leg.
You've been injured. Open the character's menu by pressing C key and choose the health tab. Here you will find everything you need to know about your character's health, hunger, thirst, intoxication, pain, mental health meters, also conditions of your body parts. You get injured when your body parts conditions drop below a certain threshold. On top of that, the worse your body parts condition is, the lower your max health threshold becomes. You should start with stabilizing your injury. Hover over the right leg condition bar, open its context menu, right mouse button, and choose the Apply Splint option. Okay. The lower your health, the lower your pain threshold. Pain makes healing less effective. You can even kill you if it reaches high enough number. You can get rid of it with a variety of painkillers. An ether inhaler, for instance. Use it to reduce your pain. Really? You want to get me high right now, do you? Okay, most painkillers are toxic and will increase your intoxication. Intoxication is detrimental to your character's condition and is incredibly dangerous if it reaches high enough number. Inject an antidote to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my high with that. You feel better, but your health is still low. The best way to restore health is to use the rest mode. This is only available out of battle. Resting also accelerates your hunger and thirst gain, so it should be used sparingly. Enter the rest mode by pressing R to replenish your missing health.
That's better. At least I'll live. Time to move.
Moving out. Great job. Now search the other crates. You can move the camera around with middle mouse button to better examine large spaces. Arm yourself and keep going. You can highlight the loot around you by holding Alt. Okay. That's kind of like Diablo. Ooh, look at this. We got a bunch of weapons here. A war scythe. I'm going to assume that's a two-handed weapon. Staff. Got a homemade sword. Sword and shield. An axe. Assume the doublet's better than the tattered rags. The shiv seems to be worth more money than these weapons here. Though the war scythe is worth a lot of money. Huh. Carry everything we can. Money is money is money. Traveling shoes. These boots were made for talking. That's what. Or walking, actually, but yeah. You guys get it. Alright, so we got some stuff and things. Is my character hungry? We're not to the 25% point, so... Okay, pressing W did what? Switches loadout. We got a door that looks locked, or we've got this way that's open. Can we? It won't budge. It's locked from the other side. Check for traps. Nothing. All right, we're about to get in a fight here. It looks like. You just leveled up. Each new level allows you to learn a new ability and improve your attributes. You mostly get stronger by acquiring new abilities and finding better equipment. Attributes have less distinct effect, just slightly improving various aspects of your character. Attribute points are spent on increasing your primary stats. You gain 2 AP on level up. Okay, willpower influences your magic capability, makes hardship and misery more tolerable. Vitality influences your survivability and endurance. It affects max health, health restoration, max energy, energy restoration, healing efficiency, and immunity. Perception allows you to spot danger earlier and helps you deliver precise attacks. It affects range damage, accuracy, crit chance, stealth vision, and bonus range. Agility, it affects dodge chance, counter chance, crit chance, fumble chance, stealth, lockpicking, and disarming. And strength, melee damage, crit efficiency, block chance, block power, body part damage, armor, and damage. Alright, well, we'll go with 1 strength and 1 vitality. Typical sword and board mentality here. And we'll grab this shiv. And I suppose we have a skill. What's this? Backstab. Successful attacks against unaware targets are always critical. that's not here on a... Can I just pull it down here? Oh, it's passive. Skill points are spent on learning new abilities. You gain 1 skill point on level up. Read a corresponding treatise to unlock this. Okay, so what can I learn then? Well, it doesn't seem like the skill point's worth anything, unless I'm supposed to somehow use it on backstab. Well, I guess I just have this skill point. Doesn't seem to do any good for me right now. This door looks locked. Let's check for traps. Nothing. Check for traps again. Nothing. An hourglass. This item may interest some merchants. Looks like it's time to sell this thing off. Manshire fortified beverage. Raises intoxication, lowers thirst, lowers pain, raises morale, and it makes you drunk.
Bah, a pyromantic treatise. Just like the good old times in the academy. Got to recall a spell or two.
Some abilities aren't initially available for learning. To unlock them, you need to find and read a corresponding treatise. Yeah, I saw that earlier. You just found one of them. This treatise will allow you to begin your study of the pyromancy skill tree. Open the inventory, summon the treatise context menu, right mouse button, and choose the read option. Dear friend, da-da-da-da. Do I really want to read this? Dear friend, we may not know each other, but considering that you opened this tome, I'll take a wild guess and assume that you're intent on learning the ancient art of pyromancy. The art I came to master after many years. I'd rather not disclose my name. All you need to know is that I hold a high position among fire mages, and the only thing which forces me to play cloak and dagger is that our circle forbids sharing the knowledge with outsiders. But despite all the restrictions set upon me, I always yearned to not only bear power over the flame, but akin to the gods of the old, to enlighten the world to hearken to me, as there is no one else who will share this knowledge with you. As you may see, there is nothing complicated about visualizing the flames, and then summoning them to your existence with the sheer force of your mind. Despite what my arrogant brethren may claim, when the time comes, they'll pay for all the injustices they've subjected me to, and for dragging my good name through the mud. Keep practicing, never stop, learning. Stay spirited, and remember, fire always attracts fire. Interesting. So I've read it, but I still keep it, so I can sell it even though I already learned it? Fire barrage. Target tile. Range, energy, cooldown. Modified by magic power. Launches a flurry of 3 firebolts at the target, each dealing 8 damage. Each firebolt deals 30% damage to burning targets. Okay. Don't seem to be anything else in this room, so let's open the door. We are full up, are we? What is the value of a shiv? 22. What is the value of tattered rags? 9. And it takes up a lot more slots. A hefty old book with chewed-up bindings and damp yellow pages. Well, let's read it. Third of reaping. Our brothers toiled well today. I hope that the coming harvest will recompense us for our hard work as it was last year. Another few bountiful seasons, and we shall be able to save enough gold to patch our shabby cloister. Patience and diligence are truly great virtues. Fifth of reaping. The night brother Albert went down with a sudden fever. The heat from his body is so severe one can burn a hand on him. I have no idea how he managed to catch a cold like this. Perhaps he worked in the rain? Wouldn't be his first time. I left a couple of brothers by Albert's side and sent to Manshire for a healer. Herbal poultices and earnest prayers should be more than enough to cure this ailment. Sixth of reaping. Since the last night, Brother Albert has stopped recognizing any of us. He keeps on babbling some nonsense, but no one can make sense of it. The healer spent an entire night by his bedside. Tried all his potions, but it was no use. We ended up paying him and sending him back. If Albert doesn't get better soon, by himself, it will be his funeral. We'll have to pay for. Sixth of reaping evening. Brother Irv is sick as well. It's not a cold. Diary page. 10th of reaping. The miasma of this horrible disease now permeates the entire monastery. Half our brothers are delirious. Their bodies are riddled with scabs and boils. Blood is seeping through their pores, and we can't do anything to ease their suffering. I declared a quarantine and ordered to lock down everyone who shows signs of the disease in the catacombs. But I fear it's all in vain. The rest will go down sick in a couple of days. The host give me strength to persevere and save our congregation. Well, that doesn't sound good. And I have a feeling that going through this hole in the ground is going to take me into the thick of things. Archives. Another diary page that I can't pick up because I've got too much stuff in my inventory. I sort of read the first note. Do I need to carry it more? Today, the entire neighborhood gathered around our monastery. The healer had brought the disease back to Manshire. Blood was leaking from their eyes. They were hopelessly sick. I prohibited anyone to go outside. Then they tried to break in. A few brothers lost their lives, but we managed to push them back from the gates. When the crazed crowd tried to burn us alive along with the building, I had to break the quarantine and bring even the healthy brothers into the catacombs. Truly out of the frying pan and into the fire. Okay, things aren't going so well for these monks. There's an onion. Hunger, intoxication, immunity. Will spoil in 15 days. We're going to eat the onion. We're going to take a drink of water. Oh, we got a bunch of treaties? And they're worth a lot of money. Right. Yeah, I don't think we need that. And the third page of the diary reads, oh boy. Blood gets into my eyes and drips down on the parchment. We are doomed. In these sinister depths, even time itself flows differently. I've lost the count of days. When was the last time I left my cell? A couple of hours ago? A day? A week? I may be the only one who's still alive. Every night I'm haunted by visions. As the candlelight fades, shadowy figures step out from the darkness. Their wheedling whispers drive me crazy. The host is silent. The host is deaf to our prayer. The host betrays us. Where do I seek strength to fight back the temptation, to break the oath? A cure, a cure. All I ask for is to be cured. Yeah, he's having a rough time, isn't he? We got some identification scrolls. Those seem useful. And don't necessarily need this iron bar. This is definitely an inventory management game. Scrolls are important items which allow a variety of interactions with your equipment. Occasionally you may find unidentified items with unknown properties. To learn them, you will need to use an identification scroll. I love that. I love the fact that I'm going to have to ID magical stuff. Some unidentified items are cursed. Once you equip them, you can no longer let go of them until you lift a curse with a disenchantment scroll. Oh, that's cool. Enchantment scrolls allow you to improve your equipment by applying various beneficial effects to it. Wow, more scrolls. Disenchantment, enchantment. Enchant an item, alter existing enchantments. These are both ID scrolls, right? They are. That's an ID scroll. This is a disenchant. Cleanse all enchantments and curses from an item. Do I want to enchant any of my basic stuff? I mean, I don't necessarily have a lot of room to carry stuff. Alright, we'll trade out the shivs. This game, oh my god. I need a backpack. Oh boy. The tail shield treaties. Yeah, I definitely. Can I read this? I mean, those things are seriously worth money. Bye-bye, peasant bow and arrow. Though I kind of wanted to keep you. You need to go. The axe is going to go to. Really? Oh my god, game. Huh. Yeah, I'm not going to have room to pick up that shiv, so why bother? Nothing in there. Tutorial complete. Now you are on your own. Survive and find your way to the next floor. And remember, you are not a chosen one. Many enemies are just as powerful as you are. Be careful. Don't mindlessly charge ahead. Avoid fighting with multiple opponents at once. Try to force one-on-one combat and use your surroundings. Good luck. Oh boy, here we go. Out of range. That's interesting. Oh crap. There's another one coming. A short sword. I kind of think I want that. How do I pick it up? Ah, fuck. Alright, I gotta figure out a way to pick up one of these damn things on the ground. Well, let's get drunk. That didn't help. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. Target area. Range shield, active type, no target, range 1, energy cooldown. Activates falling effect, 53% block chance, 15% block power, 20% knockback resistance, minus 100% dodge chance. Passive bonus minus 5% cooldown duration for the skill tree. Okay, so that uses energy. Is energy mana? Is this energy? Yeah, so energy. I see. That uses energy. This is passive. Before I do anything, what does the passive do? Sword condition deteriorates 50% slower. If equipped, sword's duration is 75% or more, provides plus 20% weapons damage. Yeah, I do want that. What is this? Confusion. A chance to walk to a random tile and moving. Drunk. Agility, perception, willpower. Surgeon toolkit. Unidentified sword. Ah. Damn this inventory issue. Armor piercing battle cleaver. Armor penetration. It's worth less than the short sword I'm currently using. Why? It's got more armor penetration. Same armor damage. More body part damage. Same block chance. It's got crit chance, crit efficiency, fumble chance, skill energy cost. So to use skills, it's gonna cost more. But if I'm not common cleaver, refashioned into a sword-like shape by an unknown craftsman. It doesn't seem to be worth it, does it? Can't take the toolkit. What's the... Oh, now there comes a bat? Intoxication chance, minus pain chance, puts you to sleep. Very interesting. Oh! The thing blocked the thing. Is there a way to skip a turn? Yeah. Well, that bat died easy enough. Wish there was a way to see what shape or how big this thing was. What do I need to do to pick it up? Just kind of want to know what it is. Greatly improves condition of selected body part. Pain suffered during the operation depends on the current condition of the body part. Wow. It is exactly what it says it is. That's pretty interesting. Jagged Falchion. It's worth more money, so because it's worth more money, we'll go with it. Will I ever get out of this place? Better than what I have. Interesting. I'm liking this game. It's inventory management hell, but this game's really good. Uh-oh.
From upstairs. I bet everyone was taken there. I have to find my way up, whatever it takes.
Oh, wow. Sorry, dude. We're gonna loot you. Old contract. With this paper, we, Knud the Elder, and every denizen of Manchar pledge to pay a bounty of 700 crowns to every man, be it a commoner, mercenary, or noble knight, who will take on the task of descending into the Abbey of the Holy Revelation and cleanse it from the spirits or any other filth inhabiting it, and return back safe and sound with proof of their deed. We hereby sign this X, 7th of Bloom. Huh. I wonder if I'm going to need that. It sounds like I might. Healing salves. Antitoxin. Bread. Let's eat the bread. Pick up the salve. I don't know what that potion does, so I'm just going to leave it there. What is the base lard? It's a dagger that's worth a fair amount of money. So I guess we'll carry that around now. Which means we can probably go back to the body. Where did it go? Whoa, now there's a fire. Pick that up. Uh-oh. Let's run away? It's a tomato. Okay, nothing really in here. Can't really take the tomato. No option to eat it, though. Got a big sword. Crude longsword. It's worth more money. Takes up a lot of space. I'm gonna have a heck of a time just trying to pick that up. Is it a two-handed weapon? I bet it is. Yeah, it is a two-handed weapon, isn't it? Mind port? Oh, I mainly hit the door. Nice. Crude falcon. Probably don't want to step on the fire. Alright, we've kind of reached a dead end. We're going to have to go back. What is this? Optimism. Morale change. Sonic resistance received experience. Believing in yourself is the most important thing. Well, I believe in myself. I believe I can fly. I can believe I can, oh, wait. Something we leveled up, maybe? Yeah, we have. We'll put 2 more points there, and skills. Honed Edge, another passive for sword. Each sword strike grants 5% bleed chance. Yeah, let's go with that. Sacrificial blood. The caster replenishes 3% max energy for each missing percentage of affected target's max health. Whenever the target affected by this modifier takes damage, the caster gains 10% magic power. The caster's active cooldowns are reduced by 1 turn. Wow, what a fight. Unidentified staff. Cool. A proselyte chosen. Health, energy, armor, durability, skills. Magic resistance, 20%. Unholy resistance, 33%. Sacred resistance. Down, stun, knockback, bleeding. The court favors only the most devoted followers. It takes a long time to adjust to the new inhumane body after receiving the gift. Swipe. Vampiric blood replenishes 6% max health and 12% energy. It's a life drain. Life leech. Unidentified potion and a shiv. I'm just thinking I'm gonna go down. Let's try resting. How hungry am I now? I'm thirsty. Well, almost thirsty. Not that thirsty, but we'll just take a swig of our water here. Our thirst is taken care of. Alright, we killed it. I would love to know what that staff is, but It's not that important. Oh no, there's another one. Arrows. Oh, another fancy dude. What the heck happened to him? He must have... Yeah, he triggered a trap. That's funny. Ah, this dagger's worth quite a bit. Ooh, moose hide. It's huge! This item may interest some merchants. It takes luck to hunt down a moose, but if you return triumphant, you don't go hungry. It's huge. I would love to pick it up, but yeah, it's huge. What are these sponge things? What do they do? Intoxicate you, get rid of pain. Doesn't seem that important. Cheese. I want the cheese, please. Let's just eat the cheese. Then we'll pick that up. What's going on here? I'm satiated. Okay. Nothing in the nightstand. Oh, that's a cool looking staff. Oh, and it's worth a ton of money. No, can't. Okay, I see, yeah. It's a dual wielding thing. Or it's a two-handed thing, right? Staff is worth a lot of money, but so are these books. And the scrolls aren't necessarily worth huge money, but it'd be a pain in the ass to try to re-sort out the inventory to grab that staff. It's a rat. The rat's attacking the barrels to try to get to me. I've leveled up again. Let's look at the pyromancy skills. Range of 5, energy 15. Launches a flurry of 3 firebolts, so 3 times 8 is 24. Feed the flames. When a bolt from fire barrage connects with burning enemy, the duration of burning is prolonged by 1 turn. Active, range 3 turns, energy 20. Deals 13 damage to each target in its area of effect. Target area. How big is the area? And this is Ring of Fire. Ignites surrounding tiles, dealing 11 damage to enemies. Has 53% chance to ignite all effective targets. It applies 16%, negative 16% fire resistance. Passive bonus adds to pyromantic power. It's a lot of energy. I think I like the passive, because the passive's passive. I like passives. I've been using this fire thing a lot, so this will just make it more powerful, right? Uh-oh. I seem to have discovered some bad guys. Peasant flail. Huh. I set you on fire. Another one of those surgeon toolkits. An onion. Oh crap. Got 2 of them. Oh, it has some sort of magic attack. Okay, we've dispatched it. Anything coming behind it? Don't go in the fire, you bonehead. Short sword. Do I want to check to see if that one's better than the one I have? Probably should. Picked up the wrong thing, of course. No. Nothing in the nightstand. Nothing in the nightstand. A white radish. How hungry am I getting? A little hungry. I've leveled up again? I have. Actually, let's drink. We'll toss this out. Pick up the white radish. We will eat said white radish, and we'll pick that back up. Right. They need to eventually let me out of this place. This is like the starting tutorial dungeon from HE Double Toothpicks. Yes, I see the enemy. Here comes another one. Not in range yet. Another flail. Oh, no, 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 no. Whoa. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. Wow, they just never end. What is this? Heroism. The game believes I'm a hero. But I'm not the chosen one. Remember that, folks. Ooh. What do we have here? Apprentice robes. Townsman shirt. And another ID scroll, which they're not worth that much money. I'm already carrying a couple. I'll just leave it be. Should I go down or up? Let's go down. Bog bean. Locked. We have a dirk and some sort of potion. Garlic. You know, that's a funny thing to find in a place filled with vampires. Just saying. We got a door here. Hi. How are you, friend? Pilgrim staff. Wonder what that thing is. Whoa! Where'd you come from? Identify potion. I think I'll just save this skill point for now. A rat. Rats! Burning rats. Let's grab a little perception and willpower, shall we? I don't want to be completely sword and board. I want to be a little hybridish. No, not another one. Oh, that hurt. What's this? I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Bandage. Apply healing salve. And a salve there too. And on my head. And my torso. A bowl. Amazing find. I've made some room in my inventory for a very small amount of stuff. Crowns? So, crowns actually take up inventory space. That's flippin' amazing. I'm loving this game more and more and more. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, identify it. I gotta see what it is. Oh my god, it's worth a ton. Energy, minus 12 energy. Minus 4% energy restoration. So it's not exactly good for a mage. I don't really plan to be a mage, though more of a hybrid. Gets rid of fire resistance. That'll be funny. I want to be sulfur. So my idea of Sulfurblade is like a Templar, like this plate wielding knight who uses fire magic and has like a burning sword. You know, that's my concept of my character in these types of games. And I think it's funny that this is going to take away fire resistance. But that's fine. It's definitely an upgrade over what I currently have. Unidentified axe. A felling axe. A salve. We got room for that. Should we identify the axe? I suppose we should. It'll clear up some inventory space in a way. A slaying peasant hatchet. It's pretty much garbage. That's too bad. The kettle helmet's worth a lot of money. For now, I suppose we'll carry it. A piece of coal. There's the unidentified potion that I no longer have room to pick up. Pancakes? Sounds yummy. We are satiated. A ladle. A game is just not complete unless there's a ladle in it. Oh boy. We got a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's the rat. Can I hit him from here? There was another enemy up here. There he is. Dropped a shiv. Okay. So I realize that this episode now has been going on for a little bit of time, but I kind of want to get to a point to where I can, I don't know, save up and feel like I've actually, you know, gotten out of the beginner dungeon. I wanted the first episode to basically be the escape from the dungeon that you began in, but this seems to be a monumental task, which is fine, I suppose. It's just, uh-oh. Alright, kill them. I'm running low on energy, which is partially because of my new helmet, I think. I heard noise. A ladle. Alright, we did some resting. Now how... We're thirsty. Another inhaler. Oh, it's the same thing, right? Except it hasn't been used. So we'll just swap them around. Boots. Riding boots. Riding boots are better than my traveling boots. Slightly more slashing resistance. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Mind wart removes the effect of a bad trip and being drunk. Okay, so that's probably used for making potions. We have an onion. I think we should eat said onion. There's an apple. I missed out on eating an apple. Alright, so we've completed this area of the dungeon. Now I guess it's down to go through that doorway there. Well, here goes. Corrupted Chapel. It looks like we might be finally finding the way out of here. Can't go through this door. I don't see anything else in this scene. Sure, Daryl. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing standing around at this altar chapel place with people in cages? Oh, you're in a cage. Ah. This is the bad guy. I'm gonna have to fight him.
No! Don't please! Make it stop! Ah, an uninvited guest.
The Archon.
Hoping to save you for life. But since you came here willingly...
So, you are the one behind all this madness. You'll pay for everything.
How arrogant! Look around you. It's over. Soon both the Stoneshard and your souls will serve the higher purpose.
The Stoneshard, you say?
Still, the court appreciates your courage. You could serve us well. Put down your weapons, and perhaps we'll spare your life.
Really?
Not this time, abomination.
Well, we show you mercy, and yet you reject our gifts. Let the ritual begin. Kaya not. No.
Huh. I'm probably locked in here. Out of range? Uh-oh. This isn't looking so good for me. Second wind. Leg injury. Can I patch myself up in the middle of... Is there a way to save? Alright, this seems like a very difficult fight. And there's no save point before it? Load game. How far is this going to take me back to? Okay, to right here. So this is a save point. I'm not sure I understand the fight. It has something to do with these statues, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a note. I should probably read this note. There's some alarming news from the capital. People say that King Etbert, blessed be his name, is gravely ill and has been fighting death for a week now. Perhaps it's just rumors spread by ill-wishers. It's no secret that Etbert has many of them. Nevertheless, we shall pray the host for our monarch's swift recovery. Relay to the rest of the brothers that we will need another service tonight. Abbot Vidian. Yeah, that didn't seem to do anything for me. I do have a skill point. What's this geomancy? I don't really want to get into another magic field. Would one of these help me? Guess we'll go with Ring of Fire. Oh, I have another skill point. What's this? Taking fire damage reduces cooldown duration for spells of this skill tree and reduces duration of current negative effects. The higher the damage, the more powerful the effect. I'll get fire resistance and pyromantic power. Well, let's go for it.
Not to this well.
Okay, that does no damage to that. Okay, I can destroy the... Alright. Your fight is futile, I ascend. Alright, we got a bad vampire.
Mercy. What a foul beast.
This is an interesting little fight. I like how it kind of... This is really well done. Got him.
That's a hell of a trip. Baron, I have many questions.
Yeah, I do too, Renward.
Now is not the time. We have the Stoneshard. Let's get out of here.
We have the Stoneshard, huh? What's that thing laying on the ground over there? That's the Stoneshard. We don't really have it yet. I need to pick it up. How big is it? Is it a small thing? It is a small thing. Is that the best thing to exchange? Nah, let's exchange this and pick that damn... Where'd it go? Back up.
Oh, my belongings! My entire family! I'm ruined! For the love of the whole Renward, shut your mouth! Baron is dead! Locke is dead! So is Jorgen! And you cry over some old chuck!
Well, you got a point there.
And it's all because of you, Baron. Did you think our lads would chicken out? You could have at least told me.
What do you mean?
An easy job. Maybe some digging. You call a horde of cannibals an easy job.
Well, so it didn't quite turn out the way I expected.
Are you out of your mind? You think I was lying to you? When I swore that the monastery had been deserted for decades.
So you're saying that your Gwynel set us up for certain death?
I don't know. I hope not. It's some kind of mistake.
This mistake cost half our men their lives.
I know. I have many questions too. And believe me, once we are done with the contract, Gwynel will answer each and every one of them.
I promise you.
No, Vera. This is where we part. The caravan is no more. Renward, Aruz, and I going back to Bryn.
You're speaking for everybody now, are you?
After all these years, I've just saved your hides.
All you did was save us from the trap you'd let us into. We always used to know where and what our jobs were. But once you started rubbing elbows with Gwynel, there was no end to our misfortune. I want to know what Gwynel is hiding, why he needs stone shards, and what these damn stone shards are to begin with. And yet, we don't have the slightest idea about anything, while you only care about money. There is no paying death off. I'm done.
You are free to go. But I am bound by the contract. I'll manage without you. Get lost.
That's right, slacker. Get the hell out of here. Osbrook, 1 week later. Baron, so here I am. The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead. And the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard. If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this. Arg, if only I could have a good talk with Gwynel right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot. I need to get back to Bryn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to? Select character. Huh. Create character, not available in beta. Jorgen the Reaver, Arna the Maiden Knight, Derwin the Woodward, and Joanna the Runaway Sorceress. Huh. Swords, maces, great swords, shields. Swords, maces, axes, shields. Daggers, maces, ranged weapons, axes. You know, I think Derwin here would probably be the better... if we're looking for synergy. If I'm more of a tanky guy, he'll be able to deal with things at range. Plus he's got perception, so he might be able to see traps that I may not have the ability to look into. So we'll go with Derwin. Is that so interesting? Anyway, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bearn with my leg like this, so unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart, and we need horses. We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll fulfill 3 contracts for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses. Don't worry about the contracts. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with the undead brigands. The elder will give you the details. You should go to him right away. No time to waste. I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do. Wait a second. Did I just select my character? And now the character I thought was me is no longer going to be me? Is that what's happening here? Map. Okay. You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He's a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Off you go then. Good luck. Continue the conversation. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, son of a gun. Now I'm a ranged character. This is not the type of character I personally want to play. Oh, well. Is there a way to go back? Log settings. Well, we'll just, we're going to call it a wraps here. And maybe it hasn't saved any of this yet, and I can go back through this process because I chose poorly. Anyway, this is Stoneshard. This is a really cool game. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. If so, please smash that like button, subscribe, and until the next time all, peace.